Guess where I am? Anybody? Anybody? Anybody at all? Have a little guess. I'm in Lichfield in Staffordshire. I did my degree here. I went to Staffordshire University and I've popped over to see an old mate and our graphic designer. So he designs all of our artwork, adverts, websites and other bits and pieces. And when he's not being a superstar graphic designer, he works with the cathedral. In the cathedral and looks after cathedral things. So it's an old mate, Stevie Johnson. Known him for years and years and years. So we're going to go and have a look inside Lichfield Cathedral because I've never ever been in it, and as everybody knows, I love a cathedral and I love a church. She's a beauty. Look at that. Do me a cheesy quaver. That's a pretty thing.
It is a pretty thing, yes.
Steve, how old is it?
The first one, the first cathedral is 690.
690.
And then they started this one 1085.
1085,
and
eh?
finished it in 1340.
I finished it in 1340. She's an absolute cracker. Pretty, isn't it? I've got a thing about doors. It's not new, is it? It's not news. I've got a serious problem with doors. Is it a thing, doors?
Pardon?
Can you have a thing about doors? I like doors, Steve.
And those are the original doors.
I love doors.
Even the ironwork is original.
Can you be cluster B door?
Yeah.
Can you have an issue?
I don't
Is
know.
there such a thing about
This is a beautiful door.
as liking doors?
This is a beautiful door.
I like doors.
Yeah.
I've always liked doors. I've got a thing about doors. Just pop in. It's pretty. She's absolutely spectacular, mate, isn't she? Absolute beauty.
There's a few things to point
Is it Norman, Steve?
Part Norman.
Part Norman.
And then Gothic.
Part Norman, part Gothic.
It's grown to Gothic cathedral. A couple of things I'll point out.
Yeah.
If you stand here
Yes.
and look down the cathedral,
Yeah.
you see it's bent.
Oh, it turns to the left.
Yes, it's 3-degree tilt to the left.
3-degree tilt to the left.
Nobody knows exactly why that is. It is just quite a rock.
Absolutely, yeah. It's not straight, is it?
No. And the other thing to point out, look at the walls of the nave here, and you look at them going, look, what they're doing.
They're leaning in.
They're leaning out.
Oh, they're leaning out. Yeah, they are leaning out.
And they were being pushed out by the weight of the vaulting. And so in the 18th century, they took the vaulting out, and what you see up there now is lath and plaster with wooden beams. In the nave, the rest of the cathedral stone vaulted, but the nave is wooden vaulted.
Ah, okay. Let's have a wonder. So this is some moonscaping in recognition of 50 years of the moon landings.
Approximately here, this is the Sea of Tranquility, and this is where, approximately here, where they landed.
She's pretty. Beautiful window, isn't it? Two of them. So this is a cross. So built in the shape of a cross. Choirs area.
sing even songs.
It's nice, mate.
And this is the Skidmore screen that was added in the 19th century.
What's it called? The Skidmore screen.
They've got a Skidmore screen. They used to have a Skidmore screen in Hereford Cathedral. It's in the Victorian Albert Museum now.
Beautiful, like it.
Yeah.
Glad I popped in. Edward Sidney Wood, Bishop of Lichfield, 1937 to 1953.
By Epstein.
Oh, it is Jacob Epstein.
Yeah.
He liked a bit of bronze, didn't he?
He did. Chapter house. Elongated octagon. 2 stories. The library's upstairs.
An elongated octagon.
This is the Lichfield Angel that was dug up from under the nave 2 years ago. And it is believed, well they know, it is almost certainly going to be part of the sarcophagus that was Chad, who was the first bishop, St Chad, who was the first bishop of Lichfield.
So we're saying that's Byzantine?
So that is Roman in style.
Yeah.
And it probably dates from about 300 AD, but used for so got repurposed for Chad's coffin.
Really?
And that's the Lichfield Gospel, and that is like a sister book to the Lindisfarne Gospel, and about the same age.
800-ish,
Yeah.
730 AD.
730. And it is used in special
So we're
occasions.
saying that's
It's
an
used.
undiluted, unbastardized Bible.
Except it's not all there. Some of the Gospels are missing from it. It was taken away into Wales at one point for safekeeping, and when it eventually came back to
They removed a
Lichfield,
few bits.
no, we don't know when they disappeared, but when it came back to Lichfield, in the margins of some of the pages are some written notes
Okay.
in Welsh, and it's the earliest known example of written Welsh in that.
In this.
Yeah.
So we're staring at a book that's got the earliest known example of Welsh language.
Yeah.
Nice. Like it. I do love them. I think they're absolutely wonderful. I'm not religious in any which way, shape or form, but I'm extremely spiritual.
You don't have to
And I just love the architecture. I think they're absolutely fantastic buildings.
Yeah, they are.
I've just finished filming one in Guadix Cathedral in Spain, in Andalusia, Stephen. It's an absolute belter.
We've got some surviving medieval wall painting up there. After. And then if you look at the tracery above the door, this line of tracery here,
Yeah.
if you look just there, you've got a little smiley face.
Yeah, absolutely.
A little bit of cheeky medieval.
Well, Lincoln the Cathedral's got an imp, hasn't
Got an
it?
imp, yeah.
We've got an imp over at Lincoln.
Lots of angels in Lichfield.
And Lichfield seems to have an abundance of angels, yeah. That's nice, isn't it? Beautifully carved.
Here's the lady chair. And the glass is the Herkenrode glass, and it comes from Belgium. And it is the best example of Flemish painted glass in existence.
So we have the best example of Flemish painted glass in existence.
It was rescued from a monastery at Herkenrode in Belgium in the early 19th
In
century.
Lichfield Cathedral. It's absolutely amazing, that is, buddy boy. Isn't it beautiful? Like it, like pretty things.
If you look at the figure in the centre picture of the Nativity, and also in the major, visitors major, the men are wearing pyramid hats.
Right down here, you've got probably the best carving sculpture by Sir Francis Chantry, Sleeping Children. They've got some of his.
Sir Francis Chantry.
Yeah, got some of his work in the Victorian Albert Museum, but not as good as this.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen, Sir Francis Chantry at Lichfield Cathedral.
Pushed in there is a bit of medieval painting that survived.
And a piece of medieval paintwork that still survives. We like it. I'm glad you brought me here, Steve. It's a corker.
There isn't very much of that survived, but there's a little bit. And then I'll take you up to the head chapel. Follow me.
Okay. We like stairs. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, more stairs. And they're neither bending round to the left nor the right. She's a goodie. She's pretty. The Union flag hanging the right way up makes a change. See so many Union flags hanging the wrong way round. The thick white stripe goes to the top of the flag post. And by the way, it's a Union flag. The Navy fly jacks. Everybody else flies flags.
Yes, I know.
It's my old battery colours. 5.5 the Residency Field Battery Royal Artillery. It's the only subunit of the British Army that allowed to fly the Union flag as its battery colours. We won it at the Siege of Lucknow in India in 1837, when Bombardier Jacob Thomas won the VC for the battery. And I served in that battery for 15 years of my life. Great battery. Well, that's it. I will leave it on my old battery colours.